talking about crazy, how about Shushanna?
Oh, Shushanna. I don't really know her. I don't know much about her, so I can't really say too much. But, watching last night's episode, I feel like she just, I don't know why she was still stuck on Kamil. Why was she stuck on him? I just don't get it. And this whole witch thing, I felt bad.
I do feel bad for her, too.
Oh, my God.
So people were making her out to be a witch.
She's like, what did she say? You can call me but don't call me a witch. What? I can't watch anymore. I'm over it.
Like, that became, like, the worst insult to her.
I was like, what is the big deal? I mean, I get it, but I think they made it as a joke, and then she was already in her feelings about the guy, and then it just kind of spiraled.
It must have just been, like, it triggered something in her. Yeah. Not just the witch thing, but the fact that Kamil didn't choose her. I think that it brought up probably an insecurity in her. But then, she was rejecting other guys. Like, I'm not sure.
I'm like, girl, go on those dates.
Yeah, I know.
But I think she's, like, thinking in her head, like she's made a comment, like, well, he liked Carly, and Carly didn't like him, and then it finally worked. I'm like, that's not your story.
No,
I hate when people do this
when
in
they
Paradise.
say, I want Carly and Evan's story.
That's not going to happen.
Everyone's different. Like, you're going to have your own
people. You have your own journey. Everyone's story is different.
Yes.
Have your own journey. Make your own journey. Not have, it's...
Yeah. It's hard to watch it because, I mean, I'm sure we've all done things in our own life that if we had been recorded and watched it back, we would have been like, what am I doing?
Of course.
So she probably, she's learned her lesson, but I think that she was too fixated on a guy that wasn't interested. And
that was the problem.
And she, like, didn't believe it. She's like, no.
And her friends are telling her, like, no, go on a date with somebody else. And she's just not doing it. And it's like, come on, girlfriend.
Oh, Shushanna. Well,
poor girl.
Poor girl. Okay, well, now proposal predictions. You've already said you think Chris and Crystal.
I definitely think Chris and Crystal.
So what
They're
about
strong.
Joe and Kendall? Do you think there's a chance they would get engaged?
Okay. I like them together. I can see a future, but they remind me of a little bit of like Raven and Adam. Not like the personalities, just how I think they need to get out of Paradise and enjoy their life together and then see.
No, I really like them together, but since it took a little longer for them to get solid because of the whole Leo drama, I do think they need to be in the real world together.
They need just to enjoy more dating. It's just a different between them two and like Crystal and Chris.
Different dynamic.
It was like love, you can tell right off the bat. I think it's gonna be a little harder for Kendall to break down that wall to tell him she loves him.
I think so too. You're so wise, Jasmine.
But once you with the Paradise, you just know it all. I'm just kidding.
But I do love Joe.
Yes,
Joe.
He's awesome.
You are such a good guy.
He's a real guy.
He really is. I love him with the baby.
I know.
He just wanted to make it laugh.
So cute.
So cute. Kendall was great with the baby too.
Yeah, it was quiet. I was like, see, women. Just
maternal instinct.
Exactly.
Okay, so I do think that they will stay together. That's my prediction. But I
think they'll date. I think they just need to be outside of Paradise to figure it out if it's going to be.
So I think we think that maybe Jordan and Jenna?
Like I said, they're so crazy enough that it's going to happen. Like, I just know it's going to happen.
Okay, great. And then so Astrid and Kevin, I mean, so I'm not going to, don't give me a prediction. But my prediction is that they stay together, but they, take it a little slower because I think that that's the mature thing to do.
Yes, and they're like I said, they are like they're adults and they've been treating this like that. So
no rush. Plus, he got engaged on The Bachelor in Canada.
Oh, I know.
Well, not to Ashley I, but he had all the drama, and he's probably still dealing with that. He just saw her get engaged.
I know.
He saw the proposal.
Lie, like, I don't know how he did this 3 times and then like make it to the end the first time and make like each time and like getting close to it. I'm sure he's a little messed up in the head about that.
Yeah. So maybe it's for the best if they don't.
Yeah. But then
get engaged.
We'll see.
Well,
when you know, right?
Well, I still think that they're so cute, but maybe it will happen off camera.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.